everyone! Today I want to share a really intense story about Wayne Westhead, a guy who went through a tough transition from military life to becoming a caregiver.
It's a wild ride that really digs into the emotional struggles, financial pressures, and ultimately, some serious life lessons. So, let's dive in. Wayne found himself in a pretty desperate situation after his wife got seriously ill.
I mean, imagine juggling caregiving duties while worrying about finances. It's overwhelming, right? Then, out of nowhere, he sees this ad featuring Sir Rod Stewart promising low-risk investment returns. It's like, wow, this could be the answer. But you know, desperation can cloud judgment, and that's where things started to spiral.
After he made contact with these scammers, there was this initial engagement that felt almost comforting, you know? They really knew how to play on his emotions. Wayne ended up making that first investment after just one phone call.
Can you imagine the mix of hope and anxiety he was feeling? It's like he saw a glimmer of possibility amidst all the chaos.
At first, things looked promising. He got positive returns, even pocketing around £600. That rush of early success can be intoxicating, right? So naturally, he decided to reinvest another £500, thinking, this is it, I'm on the right path.
But then, it just kept escalating. Before he knew it, he had invested over £100,000. The emotional toll of his wife's health was weighing heavily on him, and the scammers just kept tightening their grip.
They applied more pressure, introducing all these complex schemes that Wayne didn't really understand. It's like they were speaking a different language, and he felt so out of his depth. Yet, he felt this compulsion to keep investing.
That tension between fear and hope can be so consuming, and it really makes you question your own decision-making, right? Then came the moment of clarity or, well, the reality check.
He started learning about hedge funds and Bitcoin, but the financial jargon just flew over his head. It felt like another layer of confusion.
The promises seemed too good to be true, and he was left with this sinking feeling, realizing that he had been duped. I mean, how gut-wrenching is that? To look back and see how he'd been manipulated, it's a tough pill to swallow.
Reflecting on all of this, Wayne learned some hard lessons. The importance of due diligence in investments became crystal clear. Plus, he recognized how vital it is to be emotionally aware when making financial decisions.
It's so easy to let emotions drive our choices, especially in stressful times, but that's where things can go awry. You know, looking back, there's always a silver lining, right? Wayne found a bit of gratitude in this ordeal. He realized that he's now more informed, more cautious, and has a deeper understanding of the investment world. It's a tough lesson, but it's also about growth. So, if you're out there feeling overwhelmed or desperate, take a step back.
Don't let those emotions cloud your judgment. Do your research, ask questions, and don't rush into anything that feels off. And hey, if you found this story valuable, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below.
I'd love to hear your thoughts or any experiences you might have. Thanks for listening, and remember, you're not alone in this journey. Stay strong.